Hello. For what we're doing with this dish is that we first have like 2 cups of uncooked rice, which is going to make basically like 4 cups of uncooked rice once it's done. So that's our long grain rice. You want to use a long grain rice, as long as it also different kind of rices, but you need at the end you need at least like 3 cups of cooked rice to 4 cups of cooked rice at the end. We have about at least 20 leaves of basil. I got some fresh opal basil and green basil, 2 different types. So anyway, at least 20 leaves of those. I soak them in the water and take them out so they're nice and clean. Or you can buy them in the store, you know, or in a package. But usually, generally from the farmer's market, you're going to get them. You're going to rinse it out in the water and pull them out. So those are nice. We're going to tear those later on. Tear them up. We've got 8 ounces of feta cheese. 8 ounces of feta. You can use the crumbles, but this is a block. 8 ounces of feta. A nice medium-sized zucchini or 2 small zucchinis. And we got some chili flakes. And you can use grapeseed oil or olive oil. Either or will work. Veg oil is doesn't have as much flavor, so grapeseed or olive oil will work for this as well. Even avocado oil. But olive oil is the best. You can use extra virgin or you can use plain. So I'm going to show you about cutting up the zucchini. Meanwhile, I'm cooking the rice. Just follow the directions for cooking the rice, but I'm going to show you how to cut the zucchini. Zucchini, I like to take the ends off a little bit, there and there. So I was thinking about this recipe a while ago, how I was going to do it, and I was going to maybe grate the zucchini. I was like, you know what, we're going to do in lengthwise, that way half, right? And then we're going to go in half lengthwise again. And what we're going to do is like, quarter moon cuts, but they're going to be in the bias on a little bit of an angle. So therefore, we're going to like 45 degrees to get a nice bias cut. And we're only going about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch in size. You don't want to do too wide in size because we're going to saute this pretty quickly with our oil. It's going to go mixed in with our rice. It's going to be really simple there. So we got our cut zucchini just like that. Once you get your zucchini cut, you're going to put it off to the side. But notice that I'm going at an angle. So it comes in like pieces, kind of like this, right? But they're not that wide. So just remember that. Don't make them like that wide and the ones like that, you know. You want to make sure they're similar in size so that way they'll saute quickly. So that's the main thing. So we're going to put the zucchini off to the side. And then next we have the feta. All you got to do is really, like, literally break the feta up with your hands. You could chop it, but we have feta. All right, so just break it up, crumble it on your feta, and you're good. It's going to be easier to mix in with our rice and our zucchini once it's sauteed. So literally we're crumbling it. I like to get the block. I think you get a nice little crumble than buying the feta crumbles, okay? And we're cooking our rice. For our basil, we don't need to chop it. You're just going to break it up like that. Pieces that are a little smaller. And it just browns less when we're not slicing it really thin or chopping it. So just tear that up. Make sure there's no stems on the basil. Just break it up like that in pieces and you're good. Alright, we have a pan. We're going to add about 3 tablespoons of either grapeseed oil, light olive oil, or even extra virgin, whatever you have. We don't need to get it too hot. We need to put it on a medium heat. Once we get that heat at a medium heat, we're going to put in our zucchini and spread it out. If you have a lot of zucchini, don't crowd your pan too much because we're sauteing here. We're also going to season that with salt and pepper. There we go. All around. You can start seasoning with salt and pepper right at first. You're good. And you're going to start working that around. You know what? I'm going to fit all this in there. It's a little tight. We don't have to have browning or caramelization. If you have a little browning, that's fine, but you don't have to go crazy with it. But once you get your zucchini in there, you can go up to more of a high heat at first. After that, I mean, not at first, but second. And keep that going. Spread everything out. Get a little color on it, and then we're going to toss it around and move around some more. All right, see, we get a little color on there. I got my fan on. I turned up the high heat now. Moving around. Your zucchini is going to get soft. You don't need to overcook it, but you want a little bit of color on there. All right, so we've got some nice light color on there, a little caramelization, and our zucchini is soft. All right, so we are turning it off. That's only a couple of minutes. I just cooked my rice follow the directions on whatever kind of rice you get. That's my cooked rice ready to go, and I'm gonna season this with some salt and pepper. Just finished seasoning my rice, stirring that all around, and it's ready to go. Hey, so this dish is great. It's gonna be, you can look at the video and the recipe. I got my cooked rice as my base. Spread that all out. The old long grain rice. Then we got the zucchini. Gotta have the zucchini sauteed. Spread that out. And you don't have to bake this again. Just basically spread out our zucchini. Got the rice. And we got the feta. Got the feta all around. That kind of like soaks into your rice afterwards. Really good. You can eat this at room temp too. It doesn't have to be hot. There's all my feta. And then the torn basil. Yes, opal and green basil all around. And gotta have the chili flakes. Chili flakes. There you go. Plus, either grapeseed or olive oil in the back at the end. Grapeseed or olive oil and nice drizzle, and you're all set. Thanks.